Alrighty then.
Oh, hey there.
Absolute crazy. Absolute cinema crazy. Really. Oh, wait, hold on. Testing. Wait, hold on. Let me... Okay. Yeah, I figure. I knew it. Well, thanks for the waiting. And welcome to the late night show, everybody. This is Sonic Crossworlds, and we're back with the latest DLC character free update. Of course, as they already been put on the roadmap so far. Recently, last time we had the Joker from Persona 5 and Hasune Miku from on release day 1, alongside with the DLC pass. For people, just a heads up, for people who bought the Digital Deluxe version of Sonic Crossworlds, mind you, you will receive the DLC characters in the season pass, which is the Minecraft and also the map. So once again, they have been announced a few more characters that is going to be available as a DLC alongside with season pass, which is a Pac-Man along with his home map on his base game, with the recent release of his adventure Pac-Man World 2, which is the remaster from original release. I personally never played that game, but somehow I managed to be able to play the remaster version of the Pac-Man World Pac-Man World 1 remaster on Steam, and I beat it. And it's a simpler, fun platform of Pac-Man I will play, and I enjoyed it. It was surprisingly though. The remaster version, however, is when you beat the game, it's really kind of I wasn't to expect that, but they really had the song roll credit in Pac-Man World 1 remaster, and actually it's called Repack, but again, I don't want to go mouthful, so I've been really have an eye on Pac-Man World 2 Repack as well, but I don't know, maybe I'm gonna play on Steam eventually, who knows. And yeah, I'm afraid we have to wait for 5 years that they plan the release of the Pac-Man World 3 Repack as well, because Pac-Man is probably going to turn 50 years anyway, and to do that they really had to wait for 5 years for World 3 Repack at some point. Anyway, that's just that will be another whole story. So today we here to the best character in the Yakuza franchise. I personally never played his adventure before, but I still hold up. I still keep it in the wardrobe somehow. I actually bought Yakuza 7. It was on sale, and I never managed to start to play this guy on the banner, because this is him. He's actually the protagonist in Yakuza 7, and as Sega has things planned, because the main protagonist, and who are literally like the face of Yakuza franchise that people really love so long, is his name's Kiryu, but this man over here, his name is Ichiban, and he was a protagonist in 7 and 8. So my first impression that personally for me, I already been absolutely thirsty for this man a lot. The character in the card looks awesome. Yeah. Actually, he also has his signature card, and it's called Dragon Brave, and his character is more power type, so it's really hard to handle with it. Honestly though, I'm not only a big fan of characters with power type, which is it's really hard to handle. The handling can be really tricky to work with, but luckily we had a lot of choice and we can do customize. Things can really turn a favor at least because we really had to work on it. So this is this machine, however, right here, I did customize it myself. It didn't have a lot of work there. So this is the speed type, along with the customized gadgets as well. Yeah, and once again, this is just like how most of the DLC characters showed up. They're going to have the festival time. So Ichiban is one of them. It's no exception, and regardless. So I did really messing around with his Dragon Brave machine before, and I really thought that the power type was probably a bit much to work with, but somehow I really had no problem with it at all. Honestly though, the speed type, however, is a very functional, at least what I'm really concerned for a racing game mostly is that I really want to have a better handling and its well balanced status, but also I really had a really good speed, and the rest is it's up to you, your skills. If you really had you really had a familiar and more experience with Mario Kart or a past Sonic racing game like Team Sonic Racings, I think you should be a-okay. And one more thing. Fortunately for the DLC characters so far, especially even the free DLC characters, that according to the dev team, that they won't be that these characters, however, they won't have the voice in the game, in this game specifically. So from my understanding from the source and on the news, that I believe that because the cast in the game, however, especially from Sonic Universe, of course, they would already have the interactions. They had a rival race. They would have the interactions as a rival race against each other, and they had the dialogues when they hit the items, firing back, etc. So it's really showing the details. However, for the DLC characters, they have none of these. So consider that they really try to expand it more playable. So that is all good, really. Excuse me for a second. Okay, I thought I really turned the alert. Excuse me for a second. John Crocker, hi, welcome aboard. Can I join your game? Oh, and also you're welcome aboard, welcome in. Yeah, this game has crossplay, so well, I don't see why not. You can join the game. But I wonder. I don't really think that I have you on the friends list yet. I believe if I could find your name, if I could find your name. Excuse me for a second. John Kruger. Do you have this? Do you have the Steam ID account, or you play on the console? Excuse me. Hope you enjoy the stream. I will. This is definitely that I'm really gonna do stream for this. Really, it's probably gonna be for a while, cause after the season, after they did release the DLC characters on the season pass, like first they with Pac-Man and then Mega Man. Then I guess this game lifespan should be fine. Jamie Boy. Alright, your name is Jamie Boy. Let me check for a second. I'm not really sure how to do that really. Hang on. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was the ID number. Ah, crap, how do I do that? Well, okay, John Kroger, I'm actually playing this on Steam, so I'm really wondering if I can, if I can really do that. I'm not really sure, because this is pretty new to me. Wait, hold on, shoot. Friendless. I'm gonna need it. No, this is not Steam fan. This is not Steam fan. Sheesh. Lobby ID. Definitely not lobby ID. I need to do. Jesus. This is a bit confusing, but I'm sorry, but crap. Oh boy, oh boy. I don't know if the Switch version, the player ID are similar to the Steam version. Excuse me. All right. Oh, this is a bit problematic here. Hang on. Excuse me. I don't know if the ID is compatible. Just hang on. Again, I'm totally not familiar with. I'm totally not familiar with the. Dang it. Eesh, this is a bit. I'm sorry, John Kruger, but like I said, I'm playing on Steam version. This is actually a terrible excuse, but really, this is just this is awkward. This is awkward. Oh no. Well, anyway, well, okay. I'm just gonna jump into the festival. I'm really sure you can find me randomly when I'm playing this, and also by the way, this game also has the Switch 2 version. By the way, this game also has the Switch 2 version, and from what I read, from what I hear, that from what I heard, that at least this game could run just fine on the Switch 2 regardless, and that's all. Oh wait. Okay. Okay. Oh wait.
Easy.
All right, John. I will be adding you later. I finished the race. Okay. Just this gonna take for a few minutes. I hope you just sit back and relax. Also, this is gonna be totally chaotic. Correction the first 3. I apologize because I'm very clueless about social lives. I'm weird. I don't get it. big shout out to Miss Keisha. Yay, win.
Random track.
Oh yeah, yo. Okay, she's heading out.
Final lap.
Alright. This only available in final lap. Oh, there's a shortcut over here. It's only available in final lap. How's the audio and everything else?
Finish.
I told you.
Excellent.
What did I tell you? The final lap is chaotic. This game is totally chaotic. We're fucking logging in, and this is three Ichiban in Team Kiryu. It would be hilarious if the game picked Team Ichiban. That would be hilarious, honestly. Fuck yeah. There we go, a new decal dragon card. Alright. Dragon card, come on, come join us in dragon card. Come along. Alright, John. Just give me a second. This is gonna be totally hacked. I hate it. I really hate to do this. Hang on. Okay, this is just for the sake of privacy, though. Excuse me. Let's see how this works. I wonder if this does not work. Oh wow, why did it take so long? Hang on. What? Okay, I swear, I think I had a little issue with a friend, with a friend's itch. friend. Alright, okay. Figure. I gotta figure. Hang on. Alright. God, it's just me or the IDs is a little problem here. Man, what the fuck? I honestly don't understand why the search button doesn't really work. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Oh wait, feels like I'm missing something. There we go. All right, John. All right, John. I'm very sorry for the wait. I found it. It's just that I forgot to put last digit. Oh my goodness. This take me for a while. I apologize for being absolutely clueless and dumb, but I try to work on it really. And what the fuck? Oh, okay, I thought the game was crash. All right, this game is intense. It is. Somehow it's somehow it was a really it just a nice changes in comparison to Mario Kart. But I once again, for the record, I do not want to compare this and Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World, for me, in my opinion, is not a total done deal kind of game. Even it's a launch title for Switch 2, however, it's just that I really wish that if Nintendo could announce a huge updates, more content for Mario Kart World, that would and with a adding a few more contents. And make a quality life of changes there, because the one thing is really turned me down mostly is the character selection screen. It's just that it's really kind of a minimum, but I get it because the problem is that people will complain is that the character selection screen on Mario Kart World is a bit. It's not quite right. It's really offbeat, you know. It's just that when you unlock all characters' costumes from all around every map by eating the food dash, it's just that they make it separate. It's really pissed off people mostly. And you know what? Overall, Mario Kart World is a pretty tense kind of game, but it just really felt like that. I wish that this game could really I wouldn't mind for some of the coins. This game could really push off the limits, you know. So needless to say, again, I feel like the game could really have a little more confidence, but in terms of the free roam, aka the open world, where people really worry that it just that they could really admit they could really say aware and realize that open world structure doesn't really work on every aspect kind of game. That also including Mario Kart World. But somehow, if you play Forza series, I personally have Forza Horizons 4 on Steam because that game was considered to going to be on D-list on Steam, and luckily it was on. That game was also on sale at a time too. I had no hesitate but decided to buy that game, and I personally never been a big fan of driving simulation, but Forza Horizon, however, is it does somehow feels like they had the arcade racing by itch, but it's got more realistic, you know, and they do really have everything in there so far. I personally love Forza Horizon 4 because the setting is around in the Britain or England, if you ask me, and then until they announced a brand new Forza Horizons that the setting is going to be around Japan, and I can't say that I'm actually kind of excited. I don't think I would. Also, John Kruger, are you still there? Do you get an invitation? I still don't see any of his appearance. I'm just gonna keep waiting. Hello. I'm not a creep, I promise. Because I had a few acquaintances who play this game, and I personally wouldn't mind if I'm that person. I would like to invite you to play this game. You know, if I'm asking them first. And in fact, I'm most likely introvert, would consider that. But I wouldn't mind to go out because I need some fresh air. I'm really tired. and yeah, I'll be taking those words back, because last time that I got extremely anxious about real life situation, I personally would take it back, because yeah, the depression really makes surrounding people really hurt. But I admit it's not very nice though. But you know what? Again, positivity is not really my trade, and this doesn't mean I want to get hopes up too. But what I'm really trying to say is that not every family is perfect. Just there we go. That's it. Yeah, I'm actually saying it. I mean, sure, they do really have a conflict and they had the issues, but somehow they wouldn't know it's actually gonna work out at the end. You wouldn't know. You never know. They were just being tsundere after all. But only a few minor exceptions. They are not there. It's just they being absolutely stubborn kind of deal. That's all. No, there we go. Hello. Here you are. All right. So we're going to do some fest here. John Croker, aka Jamie. I hope I hope you're gonna have a great time, really. We're going speed. We're going maximum speed, alright? We're good to go. Ready when you are, and if you have a good feeling, you're good to go. Just give me a signal. This is insane. Like, oh boy. This is insane. Like, I never really thought I had this day. I actually had someone in the chat asking to play Sonic Cross Worlds. It's an honor. All right. You wanna know what? When we start the race, let's go crazy and be stupid, and no hitting each other on the team, okay? But of course, this game restricted from doing friendly fire, and this one is gonna be tap boost. You know what? I at first I really want to go Shao Park, but no, thank you. So how long you have been playing this game, Jamie? Or John Croker? Oh hey, there's a creeper. I mean, look at that customized creeper over there. It's really well made, and there's a lot of ghastly decal here. It's cool though. That one is so fetch. It's pretty solid looking, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty anxious. This really made me want to go listen Anxiety by Doji, and it's really kind of weird that song just really got mentioned, and he realized about that song was came out a few years ago, I believe, and it was really, and then it got viral on TikTok. And because that song used a sampler of somebody I used to know, but that song got inclusion in Just Dance 2026. And while on the comments and social media, they won with somebody I used to know in Just Dance, and you know what? I can agree with it. I'm not gonna lie, Doji's Anxiety is so decent, and it's catchy. All right, help me with that. I'll give you a boost. Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh. Oh no, they got a bomb. Get out of the way. Where? Oh, ow. What is it, team? Ow. Ay. Alrighty. Oh.
Final lap.
that will prove that will stop it. Oh my goodness.
Finish! Nice!
Huh? Wait. 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 Where's John Kroger? What? What happened? Where's John? What's going on? I was totally focusing on the race and I realized that John was completely disconnected. What the heck? This is awkward. Oh, okay. Oh, sheesh. All right. When I'm done this race, I'm really gonna try inviting John again. Let's see if I like to think that the festival they really had a lot of things going on. At first, I'm not like getting on board with the tap boost condition, but it just felt like it really had a lot of teamwork required there. Oh jeez. Alright, double multiply. Here we go. We got Ichiban Holdings. Ichiban Confection. Alright, John Kroger, I'm going to invite you again. Hang on. Honestly, I hadn't noticed until... Okay, don't worry. We're still pending. I think you'll be on. I think you'll be on the way somehow. So we'll just wait. We'll just wait until John Kroger enter the room. Frick, what the heck is after? Nope, this is definitely not in here. What are these actually based on anyway? But, I bet these people are they're going online. Okay, well that's very rude of me. I think this might be unpleasant. This might be unpleasant street because we have to weigh we have to weigh one person. Patient game. If I just sitting idly for an hour, then this stream wouldn't be for naught. Especially we did really grind a few stuff. We did really grind a few stuff in doing festival though. But we had to wait one person who I actually invited to play with me, and then I realized he got disconnected. This is awkward. Ay, please respond if you're still in the chat, John Kroger. Goodness. Also, never mind. I've been thinking about it for a while, because it's really gonna be a lot there for people who have been taking a business trips for at least 4 months. It's really insane. I'm not gonna lie, and somehow they really plan for stay. They really plan to stay long for 4 months. So they really need to expand the visa to need to stay for at least 90 days. It's crazy, to be honest. Which is kind of good thing because they had a long-term stay and that thing regardless. Yeah. I also have a little things to tell you, because big shout out to Goku Blaze, who providing the few more additional emotes, which is I really I feel I'm gonna regret it later, because it's gonna be a lot of work here. And also, to be honest, I just really need to be I'm serious, because I really need to aware my financials. I'm pretty fed up right now, and also I'm currently in deadbeat. Everything really happened. My actions, my choice, my decision that I choose is pretty completely late. There's no going back from now on. So it's really rough for me in later this year, because it's a very suffocating. And all I know is that this is literally not my year, but somehow I made a progress, and I can really tell that I'm actually kind of impressed. Although it's really gonna be a lot of work here, and I feel like at the end of this year and until 2026, it's gonna be a really gonna be a lot of changing here. It's gonna be a lot of huge changes. Also, I really need to step up my game too, because I really have to be sure that I'm really ready, prepared for EV3 unskilled visa program, because I really need that, and I just want to live a better life somewhere else. Just need somewhere else to be, and I'm really kind of fed up living in a parents' house. I mean, sure, but this is the house that they built for two of them and everyone else, but not for me though, because I just feel like I've been relying on them too much. It's I really feel wrong. I really feel guilty. But at least I just want to do something to make their life a bit easier. It's not like I hate them, but it's just that I don't want to be burdened, and I really hate to bring this up again. But positivity vibe is not really my top priority. It's never been on my thing. I mean, things get pretty tough since when I've been completely like ignorance is a bliss. So I really hate to live like that. Really, ignorance is a bliss is for an idiot. And so I do believe that next year is going to be really completely hectic, and there's going to be a lot of things over there. It's going to be a huge crazy changes, and I don't really think I will probably be able to stream for a while. It might really took forever, but it's tough. And I just really want my personal space to keep stream consistently while I be able to manage taking care of myself. It's really got a lot of things going on, and I just really want some personal space and a place that I can be able to do the thing that I love, things I do for love though, really. Okay, maybe I don't really think John Kroger is currently not available right now, I'm afraid. How do I really stop, really? Alright, just gonna get out and okay, this is really kind of unfortunate, because I think he's been absent. Honestly, I'm not really sure what happened. What happened is probably has something to do with the internet. This is very awkward, to be honest. my first time that I just I just invited someone who just joined the chat, and then I lost it. Then I lost the signal. This is very, very awkward. I'm not saying it was a good try, but seriously. This is not your fault, John Kroger, but oh man, I thought it would really go smoothly, really. Just so you know that, because I'm very antisocial. And okay. What was that? Alright, this is special rental gadget, rental place. This is completely fixed, which is this time around of the festival schedule is a shootout condition. So all you have to do in the shootout is that you have to fire the opponent team with certain items that they gave you. And of course, this is gonna take for a while. At least the online this game is not really, absolutely not awful than you think. And this game, yeah, at least it's not that awful. And there's really definitely this, even though there's gonna be a few rage quit or crashing out at some point. But for me, it don't matter. Even if I lose a fall, arcade racing game is an arcade racing game. Fun comes first. With a few minor exceptions for the 3D fighting game, regardless, unless that your internet is oop. Alright, we got timeout. I'm not really sure what happened. I just realized after 30 minutes later it's going back to tap boost again, and I thought it's going to be a few conditions right there. So I don't know what happened. I don't think we haven't done shootout in this round until the network got the network saying, nope, sorry, we're timeout. Come back again. Back home now. Welcome back, Blaze. How's your day? And also, I'm once again, thank you for providing the emotes, by the way. I figured this much because after the last couple of years, and that also including this year, I do not travel a lot, which is kind of fortunate. It's always been really hectic, and I personally had things into, especially during the time that the parents' house that I'm still currently stuck in. I've been still currently living and still been stuck in here since I was a baby. I really plan to live alone that is not really too far from home, because I've been browsing and checking out the apartment that I think would be temporarily stay, and in the meantime that I really plan to get the EB3 unskilled visa program as well, which is I really had to wait a process and have to do a lot of things there, and it's going to be a lot of paperwork, and in fact I really need a lot of stuff to do, and I've been planning getting and empty card boxes for packing my stuff, you know. Feeling good after finishing work. Well done. Oh. That's gonna be that person who's most of the time. Wait, where'd he go? Yeah, I got him. Okay. Don't panic.
Shit!
Oh, whoa. Man, I just got freaking jumped.
Great!
That's a lot thing going on, really. Yeah, well, I didn't really do a lot of there. I didn't really do a lot of hit there. Alright then, I think we're done a lot of the speed build here. I'm gonna introducing you to the new addition. This is Dragon Brave that come along with Ichiban character. It's a fierce looking dragon with the carbs on the rear, with the tails, and it's Dragon Brave. Dragon Brave, come on down, join Dragon Brave. Come along, da da da. I hate it. I learned that from Vine, so I don't know what the heck with the dragon tail stuff. Alright, with him Majima. Majima is the by far fan favorite characters in the series. He's iconic, and he's simping for Kiryu. He's a mad dog of the clan. Hey Tora.
Oh, hey there.
Welcome in.
Yo.
What's going on, Tora? You are now witnessing the dragon, like a dragon. Oh wait, I didn't really use that car. All right, we're gonna stick in speed. A lot of work and look room. What do you mean look room? Also, congratulations on the graduation. Hope you really going to enter a new chapter. It's gonna be a lot of there really. Yeah, the race is really pretty hectic. Oh my God, Miku, what's name Miku? Starting off with a monster truck. Good God. Alright, I'll be doing my job, don't worry though. I need to be there. Hello? Oh my goodness, I think I saw someone passing by. Oh.
Random track.
Oh, I'm sorry, we're on the same team, I'm sorry. I thought hold on, I think I saw Tora join the room. Alright. Oh my goodness. That's Tora. Oh my God, we're getting harassing. Oh, final lap. Oh my goodness, they're already pushing me. I gotta do something. Please, save my life.
Finish. Nice.
I'm once again, I apologize if we're being fashionably late. Alright, there's no stopping Torakase, everybody. Big shout out. Hold on, let me. Alright. I don't think I had this one yet. Never mind that, we still win though, I don't know why. I wasn't even paying attention. Give a big shout out to Torakase, he's a PNG tuber, a good fellow. Horn, and it's spelled Kiwami, I believe. Also, that was very impressive from Torakase. A massive skill racer, of course. His racing skill is second to none. That including a technical, mathematical rhythm player. Because the rhythm games for passion. Rhythm game for passion. And we're back to Majima team again. And this time we're going to Kronos Island, and we're going to do with the Dragon Brave build. with the few changes there. Yeah, this one because I really need more handling and better acceleration, and it's really kind of off. Okay, wait, where's the horn? Oh, okay. Well, that looks like okay. Also, it might not really work as well, but it might not really work pretty well. But we're going to try Ichiban using the extreme gear, which is been introducing in another Sonic racing game spin-off called Sonic Riders, and this is 3 game. The last attempt was Sonic 3 Riders on Xbox 360 with Kinect, and that game somehow it was a pretty. It was pretty awful. I never owned a Kinect, so I somehow did read the review, and it wasn't really how it turns out. It was pretty long. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. That is really that's really Alright, let's go over here. It's pretty windy here. Oh my goodness, why did I say that? I told you these people were going to jump on you. Now what? Oh yeah. Alright, wait for it. I need a little boost here. Oh. We're not going there.
Finish! Great!
Bro. What? How are we still on the top 4? All of you. How? We're so freaking logging in, and then we didn't really distracting at all. We're just totally racing, and it's like life depend on it. Seriously, this is crazy. Ay ay ay. This is crazy. I really thought at first the Blizzard map was really awful. It's really my least favorite. But you know what? After all, we win. This is. Yep, I did really put a monkey face on it because I should really be more specific, especially when I upload Tekken 8 stuff, which is I mostly upload it on shorts. And in fact, people these days are like, ain't nobody got time for that unless you really got more support and everything else in between. Then you should be all right. But it's gonna be a lot more manageable. It's gonna be a lot more managed as long as you really, you know.
Nani?
Oh, what the heck? Who am I kidding? Somehow it kind of makes sense why they pick Ichiban for this game. It's kind of makes sense because if you play Yakuza 7 like a dragon as Ichiban as a protagonist in his game, in his journey, you would definitely understand what it. You would definitely exactly what I mean. I have to remind you again because I haven't played his game yet. And one thing, because on the cover, his smirk is horny. It's made me really horny. I never get so horny since everyone got theirs to Kiryu, but Ichiban got it. But Ichiban got me for that smirk smile, really. And he's a himbo. I would definitely talk. And I wouldn't mind also make it oh, okay. Those wouldn't be the horny jail. I'm already. I mean, the Yakuza character is already made. Oh my god, where did that come from? Oh, wait. Alright, wait for it.
Random track.
Oh, we have these already. Okay, this is tricky to work with. Alright. Nope, screw you. What? Oh! What happened to that?
Final lap.
Okay.
Finish. Nice.
Oh, close enough. Didn't do much of these. there we go. We got Onomichi-okun. An orange. Also, honestly, I'm not sure why there was the bowl of ramen on his head. It's kind of delicious though. Alrighty, I guess we had a good feeling about this combination. Just like I mentioned before that my focus for the build in this game is that I really need a better handling and acceleration with a decent amount of speed, of course. So this worked pretty okay and dandy for now, really. And speaking of Yakuza, it's reminded me that I used to stream another Yakuza, another entry of Yakuza spin-off series. One of the spin-off from Yakuza series is called Judgment. It's similarly to Yakuza series, mostly, especially the combat and gameplay wise. But you playing as the detective, and they also had the the main character who was a private detective. He also has his own office as the hub. And yeah, I haven't finished that game yet until they had a second game called Lost Judgment. I haven't played that game either, and I really love to play Judgment when I manage to have a chance. You know, I personally enjoy the cast in Judgment, and they really try to be sure that it really feels like you play as detective as possible. Even the investigation feels like it's not really like deep or complex by any means. It's just pretty straightforward, and the answer is pretty kind of obvious. And again, I haven't finished that Judgment game yet. And I gotta say, it does really had a lot of stuff going on, especially the content is similarly to Yakuza series that the fans are voting for. They also had a wackiness there, and this is really proving that why the series really everybody loved Yakuza series. And even Sega didn't really imagine that it's really considered to be a flagship. Somehow it paid off. Do you like the dragon car? I would give it 8 out of 10 for the design wise, but because this machine is a power type, so it can be a little tricky to work with, especially if you really if you're really concerned about the handling, because I would personally recommend try to adjust and try a different combination for the machine parts with that giving a better handling or acceleration. That it probably should work just fine, unless if you're really good, unless if you really had more experience with a racing game. I'm not gonna judging or discourage everyone who played this game or even Mario Kart World casually. I'm not really trying to encourage everyone to be more competitive. Competitive is fine. It make you really feel tense, and you could really feel like you actually about winning. And I'm not really judging you all, everyone that are bad in this game. Everyone here have a great time and all of that. And that's all. I'm really glad you really find the Dragon Brave machine is a very interesting for the design wise, yeah. For me personally in this game, I already have my main, and his name is SPO, and I believe you probably met him before. I personally like to think that SPO is a very underrated character in Sonic universe, alongside with the Chaotic, and it's kind of really weird oddball, because since they did release Sonic Team Racing, they only made it cool with one of the Chaotic team member is Vector, and it's kind of really oddball, because even though SPO did really show up in the game, but he's only made appearance as a supporting character, but not a player, which is really weird. so bumpy and everyone's jumping and stuff. Alright, someone's getting whirlpool. Alright, bring it in, and also watch out for monsters on. What is this happening? Ow. Oh. Cool, that was a good call. Let me use it for final threat. Oh, whatever. In this situation, if you put it towards the plan, you really have to stick to it. See, that's what really happened when.
Good.
What you just saw when that happened when there was a buzzsaw over there, and I had 2 boosts, and I don't want to lose it. So luckily I was saving for the shield for an incoming attack. I really gotta say that if you're in that dying situation, you're really gonna change plan, because something really tells you that if the plan doesn't really go always, the plan doesn't exactly always go as planned, and you might really have to try the opposite. What track do you enjoy the most? For me personally, I would give it to Kronos Island, and it's a very fun track, and there was really had a lot of shortcuts if you have the boost. And second would be second, and the second map would be a Minecraft world. And also the Wonder Museum. I mean, this game has a decent amount of tracks there, and also, again, since they've been including with all the DLC characters in the season pass, they also gonna come along with they're also gonna come along with the map or track based on the franchise, like the one that have been reviewed before with there's a Nickelodeon's TV show. They're including SpongeBob, Teenage Turtles, and the Avatar. Not the James Cameron, by the way, mind you. I thought this map was probably based on somewhere in the SpongeBob, but technically it doesn't. And yeah, they're also the map that already been announced before. They collab with Pac-Man and Mega Man from Capcom. There's a map from the Pac-Man, the recent release called Pac-Man World 2 Repack, and also, as they already been announced with they're gonna cross over with Mega Man. There's a map based from Mega Man series called the Dr. Wily Castle, and it's really kind of surprise, a really pleasant surprise for a Mega Man fan, that people are really dying that if when Capcom is gonna drop a new Mega Man game, it is also including the Mega Man X as well. And what about the Mega Man Legends 3? Can somebody get that man out of the moon? And not only that, next year they also drop and announce another compilation of the Mega Man games, which is Mega Man. It's called Mega Man Star Wars. And again, I'm not a fan of Star Force, but a lot of people who grew up play that game because it was I gotta say, maybe Star Force is a very interesting title after all. And again, it's not for me, even though I did really bought the combination of the battle network, because I do recognize that title a little. And also because they got that different. Also, look at the oh yeah, the water. It's so messy over here, really. Oh my god, that was a
Random track.
God, I hate it. I hate it. Doing that. Like wasting color. Oh, it was so messy. Oh, dang it. Speaking of SpongeBob, since they also had a trailer that they're including the SpongeBob. SpongeBob is not alone, by the way. He brings his best friend Patrick. Also, they have Paul, the team based on SpongeBob franchise. If you're one of the beginning bottom, you're probably gonna buy.
Nice.
Yeah, right. I believe I already played the coral map before. That was messy as fuck. Bro. That's so messy as fuck right here. And there's no multiply. There's no multiply too. The game audio is louder than your voice when you start playing. Could you fix that? Wait, really? Oh, right. That because of that. Oh my goodness. Wait. I can't go back. I forgot. Okay. All right. I'm going to see if it's really too loud. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna go out. Alright, it is volume okay, cause I just realized when I started into the game, no wonder why that the audio was really freaking louder than before. But I promise, when I start playing the game for the first time, I really had to lower the volume, especially the master volume, because it's extremely freaking loud. Really, I had no idea when I started into the game. It's just really freaking loud like that. Really. Thanks for the heads up, by the way. Alright, I think this okay? 30. The BGMs should work. Everything else is fine for now. And wait, no, really. I really wish that this game could really run on 120. Maybe I'm asking too much. Oh, what the heck? I don't know. This might really impact my graphic card. Okay, maybe it's just a little. It wouldn't hurt though. I still really think it would be more crispy. Even though it's gonna eat up a lot of my graphic card. Let's just hope that it didn't work too hard. Literally not fucked it up. Okay. Gosh, this game optimization is freaking something else. Yawn. It is from my PC. Honestly, my PC. I really wish that the PC could really had a better long run, at least for 5 years. I thought that was Ichiban. I thought that was Ichiban with hunting. Hello. I appreciate that. That's probably like a million. Wait, no. Ugh. Oi. Oh no. Okay. Yes, perfect timing. What? Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no.
Finish! Good.
Where those guys come from? Whew. How many hours? The last time we taken 8, it was at least 3 hours. Hold on, wait, that's not right. Since I was completely stay up late and fucked up my sleeping schedule. So alright, just a few halfway there. Okay, so the last time it was I believe if I check it out, if I look carefully, the last time that I streamed Tekken 8 on Wednesday, it was 2 hours and 44 minutes ago. It was Wednesday. It actually Wednesday. And again, since it's almost winter, it's almost Christmas, I don't see why not. We'll play this again. We're going to defrosting, and I believe it's gonna be cruel winter because one of my sister, who are very close, she's I did asking her that she has going to have business trip and stuff in Japan for a month. So she's gonna take a flight on December next month, and she's gonna be spending there in Japan for 4 months, which means she's gonna come back in March next year. We haven't played this map, by the way. Alright, so let's see. This one is collide with machine to boost and increase in power. That means the acceleration's got nerfed. Well, I don't know what really happened there, but seriously though, I told you this house and everything. Everybody got hella busy, and there's no one is gonna be around here anyway, because they got their own life to settle except me. I really just want to settle. I just want to settle my life to having a better life too. Dang it. It's just the fact that I'm still an employee since 2018, and I made a lot of mistakes. Okay, it's kind of fed up, and I'm really tired. I'm really tired of being a burden. And this is why I've been considering to get attempting to get the EV3 visa program to get a green card visa. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of progress there, and I really had to pay a lot, which is not gonna be easy. Oh, so this is on collision. Oh, whoa. Okay, where am I going? Sheesh. Can't get away from that.
Random track.
This one is really not different from Taboo. I mean, you could really get hit by anything. Meanwhile, for the taboos, however, you're really gonna stick with your team member to be able to get more boost. Excuse me. Oh dang it, that was too early.
Final lap.
Oh yeah. Oh whoa. Ow. Dang it, I tried to get an item here. Oh, dang it.
Finish. Ow.
That's just a simply benefit of training after all. No pressure, but alright. I think since we really gonna try something else, I believe it's time for Ichiban to ride this thing, a minecart, with there's a sword and there's a custom item he can get. Yeah, okay, I surely find more spare time to do customize. I'm gonna lose my voice. All right, we'll do a few more races and then we're done. Oh, whoa, hey. Man. All right. Welcome to Radical City. Look at him. Look at him, he's riding on this one. It's really fit him though, really. What a baby. Woo! Oh my god, I didn't know we could go up there.
Golden Temple.
Oh, ow, ow, ow. Man, they already put me in 7 and then 10. Boy. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my god, that was so dumb. That was so dumb. That was a mess.
Nice.
Do you try new games or stick to your favorites? That depends. Honestly though, if the game that really interests me, then I could really look for more infos. But I can be very picky. Somehow I'm really sticking with Tekken 8 regardless, cause if I got nothing else to play. Although I really don't want to hurt my mental health. I don't want to hurt my mental, cause I just really don't want to get abused by those people who go play online rank and really being extremely really make me feel bad about, you know. Alright, confirmed. This just really bad idea. So we're gonna give him a little something. Because why not? Alright, this will be last game. We're gonna use air gear. The extreme gear. Since our last race was pretty hectic. No, it's already chaotic, like it's very intense, honestly. It's very intense, yet somehow we didn't win. That's alright. It's a simply benefit. It's a simply benefit of process training. We're to have fun. Also, I might gonna make a few minor exceptions for the game that I pick. If the game really interests me, but I had no intention to get on day one, as long as the game contents are really had enough really worth time. So I mostly prefer wait for on a discount. And also, speaking of Tekken 8, I personally really plan to try play some more Virtual Fighter Reroll, because at least it would really would be a change pace from doing the same stuff over and over again, and meeting and fighting people online that doing the same stuff repeatedly. It's really kind of it's really getting old. So I believe that Virtual Fighter Reroll could really change the mindset of playing fighting games, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tekken 8 is awesome. Alright. As long as we really find it very interesting, and that's good. That's good. Oh, okay, that was really bad timing, honestly. Shoot. Fuck out my way when you see me. Oh boy, they never shield. Oh my god, that was so messy over here. Let's go, Ichiban!
Excellent!
No way! I thought that tail was on third place, and then since they put him in the last place, that's crazy. Alright. Team Ichiban wins. It's a tie. But that's alright. We did great here. Dragon fish. A nudie call. Alrighty then, I believe that's we done a lot of progress for the Ichiban festival today. We did great, and alright, before I go, just for the record, since I didn't mention about I did mention about that. If I actually gonna try new games or stick with the favorites, because I'm very picky about which the game I'm really interested most. And in fact, if the game has a lot amount of contents and really had a lot of stuff, things to do, also they had a replayability, and they had the most valuable replay, I would consider to get it somehow. But however, if the game full price release was pretty ridiculous and is not really worthy as much of the game qualities, then I would probably gonna say no. Otherwise, if they had a decent a lot amount of discount, I would consider it, give it a shot, because why not? So in this case, however, for Sonic Crossroads, however, I got convinced by some good fellow who have been playing the open network beta test since this game announcement had been dropped, and they dropped the closed beta test from earlier this year, and I also was participating this one, and I believe I probably did stream this before. So yeah, it was several months ago, and because it was earlier this year, and since the game has finally got released on September 25th, needless to say, for Sonic Crossroads, however, I would probably wait on sale. But since the digital deluxe would probably be good in a long term, especially there's gonna be a lot amount of the DLC characters alongside the one which is there's a free updates, and the DLC characters that including in the season pass, that including the maps and more machines. So that's how really it is. However, this is not really the point. Is that if the game really had a lot of amount spending time, you can spending time at least 100 hours, then that should be really it. So according to the time that I've been playing Tekken 8 is 377 minutes, 0.4 hours, which is almost 400 hours. So comparison to people who've been playing at least like 1,000 hours, I do not want to compare myself to those people ever. I'm once again saying this because I'm very petty, and I never say that I'm better than anybody else. At least I'm better than myself than yesterday. Shut up. Yes, I'm about to wrapping up, but I just want to make a few I want to make a few conversation here. I just want to make a I mean just before wrapping up, of course. So about that, I did really mention about Virtual Fighter Revo because I think it would be a nice change from Tekken 8 perspective, because Tekken 8 is a very accessible fighting game so far, but it's really pretty I would probably got tired because of how really annoying and really frustrating at the same time. Even people really appreciate how particle effects and flashy, and it got pretty much super anime at some point. But again, I will not go down that road, especially it's pretty got repetitive and people really being absolutely toxic for most of it. So I think Virtual Fighter 5 Revo might be a good pace for time being, because I'm pretty new to that game and I heard a lot of good thing about Virtual Fighter. And since it was a parenthood of the 3D fighting game in general, and I really love that Sega really considered that the Virtual Fighter a lot of people really should play more Virtual Fighter. And also, again, I want to pick a few mention to Dead or Alive series, because the creator of Dead or Alive series and the Gaiden 3D era, Tomonobu Itaragi, I did mention a few times before, because a lot of people on social media, that including the content creators who made content creators who made the Dead or Alive contents, Dead or Alive series contents mostly would recognize this guy, and who've been growing up with the series. That he recently been passed away. I probably did mention that before. Ever since on social media have been confirmed that Tomodomo Itadaki has no longer been no longer living part of the video game industry, and a lot of people have been describing him as the villain, but of course he's already self-aware, and even I may not agree with him every last aspect, and I never grew up with the Alive series. I really gonna make a quick mention that Dead or Alive series has been introducing me at very late on my last year of high school life, and even he's no longer with Tecmo after they merging with Koei, and since then the team, and also Team Ninja, which is one of the Tecmo subsidiary that Itadaki had been founded. Since then, after he been resigned from Tecmo after the release of Ninja Gaiden 2. Dead or Alive Dimensions was my first DOA game I ever owned, and the one reason because I bought 3DS to be able to play Dead or Alive Dimensions, and I do believe because that game it's pretty solid for the handheld system that back in the day. It's really crazy, and then until they announced DOA 5, I was really hyped back then, and I had no idea why. I'm still really excited, but even Dead or Alive 5 was really have been really a tough time, a really tough studio at times. After since they got merged with, after since Tecmo got merged with Koei, turned into Koei Tecmo, all things were really tough for Dead or Alive series back in the day, and until they announced the DOA 6, I first really thought it's gonna be very step forward to its series. However, things were pretty gone wrong entirely. Ever since they had to delay the DOA 6 on March 1st, 2019, and then until when it got released, things were not really going exactly as a fan really expect, and somehow even the Dead or Alive series community got hold back. Then until after Itadaki passed away recently, a lot of community and social media really seems like they really felt wrong and completely sorely mistaken and underestimated that Itadaki is that a person who really go with the flow, who go with his own beat. He doesn't only follow the trends. And he did even throw a shades to other game franchises, that including Tekken. Even Kazuhiro Harada, the producer of Tekken series, did really make a mention and make a long post about the relationship of between Harada and Itadaki back in the day. It's just like a friendly rival kind of deal. Also, after since Itadaki had been passed away recently, Harada did really make a long post about that, and that was a time that Itadaki told Harada, according to Harada himself, that when the time that one day the two of them will go spending time, go drink together. But then until suddenly, after since they announced of the passed away of Itadaki, Harada really felt deeply sad and somber at the same time that he knew that Itadaki is no longer with him no more. It was really all of a sudden, and it's just so soon. It's too soon. But eventually, that death will come to us eventually. Whenever the time that is, only the time that matter. And yeah, that's some pretty brief honor mention, because I honestly never really considered had Dead or Alive as a make content, but I wish if I had more balls, and if I really had more if we really have more balls and to make a content that also had Dead or Alive included, that would be somehow would be turned upside down, or would be turned a greater for good. Because I really appreciate the community and the content creators who respect Dead or Alive series as a fighting game, and I just know that there's going to be a lot of people out there who will treat Dead or Alive series as the most solid and fluent 3D fighting game after Virtua Fighter, because the game was like a long cousin of Virtua Fighter, and it's no secret because Dead or Alive 5 has the guest character from Virtua Fighter as well, and they play something similar. But for Dead or Alive series, however, on the other hand, is totally different, totally opposite to the Virtua Fighter. Virtua Fighter does have 3 buttons. As for Dead or Alive, on the other hand, is that their focus is that they're focusing on the triangle system. It sounds similarly to the 3 buttons to Virtua Fighter if you follow the fundamentals of the game. No, not quite, but it's close. It just, the one thing that they share the same similarity is that they are fast paced. They had a well-known character design. They hardly getting drastically changed for each installment. They had the contents. They had the most replay valuable. They're pretty addictive to fun, easy to pick up, and hard to master. Period. So needless to say that since Sega had been dropped a new Virtua Fighter, which is still part of the project, and the dev team has so much passion, they're cooking a lot already in the kitchen, so they really can't show anything yet. Although they still had a sneaking a little gameplay to it. So anyway, I'm very new to Virtua Fighter series, but I'm very eager to play some more Virtua Fighter. Just for the sake of, I want to change pace from Tekken. I'm tired of Tekken bullshit, yada yada yada. For me, I'm very new to Virtua Fighter, so there's gonna be a lot of work here, and I really wish I could spend more time in Virtua Fighter. And since Virtua Fighter Revo got the latest update called World Stage, and there's gonna be a lot more single player focus there, and I believe that for the time being, that until Sega is gonna drop more new info of new Virtua Fighter project, which is it's gonna be something very people have to keep an eye on, especially if you're part of fighting game community. If you're very interested, want to invest in the Virtua Fighter, I personally would recommend try Revo, even just a little amount of time. And also for Dead or Alive series, on the other hand, I was really hoping that next year is gonna be another year for Team Ninja as well, because this year they going bang so hard. They completely drop their beats so hard. They not only drop 4 Ninja Gaiden games. The one is from the indie dev team. The other is the new installment, and the other from early this year is a remaster from the second game. And on that, and also for Dead or Alive series, I was really hoping that they will come back eventually one day, but we don't know the future. And I'm really gonna cross the finger. I don't really think they might gonna drop the teaser of new Dead or Alive series on the Game Awards, because the Game Awards doesn't love Team Ninja. They even doesn't love Koei Tecmo. Honestly, even the few games they got nominated for the Game Awards on each categories basically, but somehow you know what come after the game. Even the Game Awards doesn't love Koei Tecmo, doesn't love Team Ninja, but they still got some love by the audiences who play the game anyway. That's including me. That would be me. Sorry, that was a really a long brief talk. A lot, really. Anyway, that's a wrap up for today. I got nothing to report, but I believe we'll be come back for Tekken 8 grinding session, cause why not? I'm really fed up with this shitty life anyway. And that's a wrap of my report, cause I'm really gonna rest for now. It's already 2 a.m. I really wish I I really had a lot of I will really be able had a lot on decent. I would be on decent of time to stream a few bit more there really, because I think it would be great. And I don't really think I'd be just on decent amount of time again, but here we are. Okay, also let's do a review. John Kroger, thank you for following, and also thank you for having with us and joining the game. Even though I noticed that you suddenly disappeared during the game. I was totally focused on the game, but also shout out to Torakase who've been just popping up. And I see you playing your favorite character. Yeah, I see you. I see you. It's a really pleasant surprise, really. And yeah, that's all for today. I'll see you guys for the next one, and be sure to take care of yourself. Stay fresh, stay hydrated, and wash your hands. And remember to take care of yourself. All right. I'll see you for the next time. I'll see you next time with Taken 8 Writing Session Edition. All right. Bye bye, everybody. Good night and bye bye.